Ba bum 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 bum. Okay, let's see. While I'm doing this, let's see. What's it called? Uh-oh, is it broken? I think it is. It's bald over full hair transplant. Let's see here. Oh, why does that not work? Oh, did I break it? Oh, let me try stuff again. Let's see. Where am I at? Settings. Public. Public. Big damn. Copy. 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 Oh, it should work too. Why is this broken? Did I break it? Did I break it? Why can't I do that from there?
Join our community Discord https discord ggzcxtg6agyz. Oi homim fazendo malhacao.
What up, Valicenda? Whoa! Me homem Ricardo. Ricardo. How are you? Oops, I broke it again. All right, let me try to figure that out real quick. Me, we homem. Let's see.
What time is it?
Right now, it's 8:07 a.m. What's up, Lamb? The man working out.
O homem fazendo malhação.
That's what I do. That's what I do. What up, Lamb? 8:07 in the a.m. Bam.
You're
yeah.
12 hours early.
Yeah, so I went to sleep early. Actually, I went to sleep early last night. I took a half-hour nap at like 5 o'clock, and then I streamed all night. And then I tell you what, the past couple nights, like 6 days or so, I've been waking up at like 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. or later. I took a half-hour nap yesterday, and I woke up 3 hours earlier today. So I think I'm definitely gonna start doing the napping thing because I can get more productive throughout the day. Power nap. They call it the power nap.
Power nap.
Power nap. I can do a power nap, but look, hold on. Oops.
You look like my long-lost twin.
Oops. Hold on. Okay, hold on. YK. Oh my gosh. Dude. What's going on here? What is going on? That's so crazy. Dude, dude, we look absolutely, you look like, we look, how old are you? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Dude, we've got to start, we've got to do something together. Me, you, and Lamb. We've got to do some twins, fake AI, real stuff, fake AI. This is way too much. This is so freaking awesome. Same glasses.
This is too much.
Same hair, different color. This is too much. This is absolutely incredible.
Why are you live so early?
Dude, look at this guy, Chi. He looks like me. That's not me.
Head exploding.
Dude. This is absolutely...
This is crazy.
This is very crazy. This is the happiest day of my life.
Why are you up so early?
Because I took a power nap yesterday, so I ended up waking up at 6 o'clock today. It's 8 now. Dude, more importantly, YK, who else? You know who else? Me. You.
This guy looks the same as you.
That's what we're talking about. This is crazy. He looks
better
than
you,
me.
Rich.
I got something to strive for. I can get there. Give me a couple of days. I took a power nap yesterday.
I took a power nap yesterday and woke up too early too. What the hell is going on?
I feel so happy today. This is so... dude, you've got the nose going on? What side you got the microphone on? If I, all right, hold on. I gotta do this. I gotta figure
I
this
will
out.
remember this moment forever.
Dude, you will. You will. I just met my brother. I gotta go talk to my mom now and say, what's up? Dude, that's absolutely crazy. How do I get closer to your freaking hoochie bob? Is that the closest I can get?
I will tell my grandkids I was there.
Dude,
Why is Rich wearing headphones?
because I'm trying to look like this guy. I'm trying to look like me. This is important stuff. You women wouldn't understand. If he has the same sex appeal
Are
as
they
me,
those
think
headphones you
about
got
the
from
problem
Amazon?
for all the women. Dude, this is crazy. This is absolute. Dude, we got the same smile. I really hope I'm being punked. If not, this is so amazing. He's got tinted glasses. Now I gotta buy tinted glasses. I'm gonna go broke. You know, you know, you know. This is funny. I hope I'm still asleep. I hope I'm
You
not
look
still
better,
asleep.
Imo.
You look better. That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking.
Rude.
That's what I was thinking. That's rude. But we don't know who she's talking to. We don't know who she's talking to, YK. That's the problem. Where do you live? Where do you live? Tell me you're in Georgia. Please tell me you're in Georgia.
This is like the Kennedy thing.
The Kennedy and Lincoln thing? Please, YK, are you in America? Nobody else in here is from America. Lamb's from the UK, cheese from Saudi Arabia. That's so freaking awesome. I gotta send this to my whole
I am
family.
not sure if Richard knows this trend or not.
I sure don't. I hope this is a trend. This makes me so happy. No, I don't. Dude, that's
You
so
don't.
awesome. Oh, that's
I am
me. I
sorry,
just realized the
Richard, the first
background was
got you.
the same background as me. Oh, that sucks so bad. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. No, yeah, yes, you definitely got me. It took me this long to look at the background. That's so awesome.
You re-awesome though, man. I am subscribed, bahaha.
Brother. Well played. Well played. Well done. Dude, you made my day. Thank you. Thank you. What name am I putting on the wall? That was freaking so awesome. Dude, that made my day so much. Okay, what name am I putting on the wall, YK? That's so. I can't believe I didn't look at the background. That's so awesome. I'm so happy. No, I wasn't.
I thought you were
along.
playing along. That was good. He will fit in Rich.
Dude, that was so awesome. I'm so happy this happened. I'm so glad I woke up as early.
Did you guys actually think it was a doppelganger? Also, the power nap thing was true. You can just put Richard too.
That's so awesome.
I did
Richard
cheat.
too, sure.
LAMB.
That's
Chi.
That was so great. I'm so happy. That's so awesome.
I am become Richard too.
Oh man. I love it.
https youtube.com shorts ZQF6RORV2EACY78XWPKZ8KSICN5K.
Yeah, that was freaking beautiful.
This is the trend.
Joining people's live streams and making them my profile picture.
Rocks on my fingers like a nigga wife me. Got another shorty.
Can't play the music. That's so freaking awesome. That's so freaking awesome. I'm so happy. That's cool. Okay, I got you. That's so awesome. I'm happy about that. I'm so happy. This was awesome. I'm very happy this happened. Oh boy, that's great. What a great thing to wake up to.
Do you do this a lot then?
I'm hoping that's what he does for a living. He should have 1 billion subscribers with no with no
Unsure.
with no no content just for doing this. I'd frickin' I'm subscribed. What up, Eileen? Come on, Eileen.
Howdy.
Dude, that was so awesome. He got me so good. You know what's weird?
It gets noticed.
No,
It was a genuine reaction from Rich here. I was playing along cause I thought Rich and Lamb were too.
No, I had no. You know what was weird is I didn't until you said trend and I looked back at the picture. I looked at the background and I was like, oh, that's my wall. Oh, that's me. Yeah, that was awesome. That was so good. Right. That's so freaking awesome. As soon as I saw the wall, I was like, oh, dude, you absolutely.
I was punked.
Yeah, you absolutely got me. I totally thought you were my long lost doppelganger, dude. I'm so glad this wasn't like an hour later. The coffee would have kicked in.
What was awesome?
Like, I'm pretty
I could
quick.
tell from the background and the hair. I missed it.
So I was so busy looking at the hair and the nose that I didn't look at the background till someone said trend. Till she said trend. Then I looked at it. I was like, oh, that's my wall. Yeah, I didn't even look at it first. Dude, it was so good. So YK, who else? You know who else? He or she, whoever came in here and said, "Hey, you look just like me." So I looked at his picture and it was this, and I was like, "Oh my God, we're twins with blonde hair and a beautiful nose." And then so I was all excited until I realized that I didn't realize until I noticed the background. But yeah, that was so good, dude. What a great thing to do, brother. I think that is such a great, like, that cheered me up. I wasn't even depressed, and that cheered me up. That was freaking great. You're like a freaking you're like the internet Jesus to me right now. Internet Jesus. That
you can smoke
awesome.
a cigarette in the shower
spreading good cheer. That was so awesome. I'm so happy about that. You can smoke a cigarette in the shower still. That's right. That's right. Dude, I remember when I used to be a cigarette smoker. Whenever I had 2 cigarettes left in a pack and I was smoking my last one, I would take
Richard, you smoke.
I don't smoke. No, I haven't smoked for years. I smoked from like 16 to 40. 42, something like that, 42. And yeah, so the past, I haven't smoked in like 5 or 6 years at least. Not when I stopped. Like, I haven't even smoked. Oh, I have. Did I smoke? I smoked a clove cigarette. Well, I tasted a closed cigarette about 4 or 5 years ago, but tobacco cigarettes. Oh, I haven't smoked. But so I would take the last when I had if I opened my pack and I had 2 cigarettes left, I was getting ready to smoke one. I would take the last one and I would put it behind my ear. And so I remember I quit.
I think he quit. Even if you find out it's the end of the world, would you not smoke?
Even if I found out it's the end of the world, yeah, no, I wouldn't smoke. Yeah, no, yeah, no, I wouldn't smoke. So hold on. So the only reason I would smoke now, is oh, dang it, I keep forgetting to turn the camera off. Man, that was so good. I'm still going from that. Oops, broke something again. There we go. Oops, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, so the only reason I would smoke would be to better my health. if I was at a point where I had where I was like being like parasites were crawling out of my eyeballs and stuff, nicotinoids are one of the strongest anti-parasitics. So yeah, if that was the only other way I had to go, like the end of the world, all the pharmacies have already been looted and everything like that. Yeah, something like that. But no, yeah, I don't enjoy. Yeah, no, I mean, not a big
How about
dude.
cannabis?
Me and cannabis have never been good bedfellows. I would prefer a strong CBD um over straight flour. But yeah, I've always flour always made me feel funny. Yeah, I don't I don't smoke. I tell you what, I used to play around with it like because my brother and sister were like avid daily smokers, wake and bakers for years. So like every couple of days I would join them. And I tell you what, they talk about the creativity. Everything went opposite for me. I was less creative. I was less talkative. I felt stupid. So like when I went to talk to girls, I would feel so dumb stoned. So it was just like, yeah, it was exactly the opposite what I expected it to be. I think like what they tell kids in like elementary school and high school and stuff like that to get them, if I sold drugs, I would do the same thing to get more kids addicted, and it'll make your life better. You're gonna get laid. The guy you like's gonna like you. The girl you like's gonna want you.
You look
And
like a guy that smoked every day but outdoorsy type of stoner back in the day.
yeah, no, I no, absolutely not, absolutely not. No, I was exactly the opposite. I would drink every day, but yeah, not smoke. That's yeah, I couldn't. I mean, if I smoked enough to get high, I would get dizzy, and
It
I'd puke.
just gives false
It
confidence.
was very
I
like
never got on with the exotic tobacco myself.
dude, I'm telling you, yeah, it's definitely false confidence. Yeah, 100%. But some people, I think there's an intelligence barrier. I think people that are too dumb to realize that the false confidence is still confidence to them. So they get shot down a lot, but their numbers, like I get plenty of girls, right? Because you ask 722 of them out a day. So it's a numbers game. If it gives you false confidence and you use that false confidence, it works like confidence, right? Because most guys with confidence will walk up to a girl and secure the deal or whatever. But if you have false confidence and you walk up to one and she shoots you down, you're like, oh, I forgot to stand up straight. Then you try another girl and you're like, oh, well, I should have tilted one shoulder forward. Then go to another girl, and so it's that false confidence still provides results. Yeah, life's crazy. Exotic tobacco. Yeah, it was so yeah, weed. I would get dizzy. So like, I used to not be able to get on roller coasters, even Ferris wheels. Um, so I'd get sick. So when I smoked weed enough to get high,
Guys that
I feel
eat
like I was on
bear
a roller
claw
coaster all the time.
tend to
I'd
be
puke all over the place.
falsely confident.
The guys that eat bear claw tend to be falsely confident. Bear claw? I don't even know what that is. Bear claw. How come I can't do anything with my internets? Oops. That's an American pastry. Jeez. Dude, I've never seen this before. Man, never heard of this trend and I've never seen a bear claw. Well, what do we used to call them? Tiger paws, I think. Are they the same thing? No, I've recalled seeing these things. I didn't know they were called bear claws. Wow. They are falsely confident. Who's a bear claw muncher? Hey girl, you want this ass? Oh boy. Dude, I'm so happy. That was so awesome. That was so great. I'm a hypocrite because I'm eating one right
I
now.
am a hypocrite because I am eating one right now.
Confidence is a weird thing. I'm I have an odd relationship with confidence because sometimes maybe I considered confidence like, well, I was confident in my confidence because I was confident in what I knew. Like in conversation, like talking about stuff. I'm not afraid to say what I don't know.
Richard, where are the headphones from Amazon?
Yeah, yes, they're from Amazon. Yeah, yeah. When me and Kat was talking about doing the 110th grade podcast, she had them. So I was like, "Are they good?" And she was like, "Yeah, they're good." So yeah, I got them from Amazon. Yeah, they sound good. I mean, sound good enough to me. It sounded really good during playing the game the other night. Oops, no, I did something here. Oh, what's this?
Also, why did ND send me an AI-generated video of a hijabi playing chess with a sheep in the
So
background?
you've missed the past couple days with Throw. So
You
Throw is the
pronounced
Greek
Amazon the
guy.
British way that time.
So
No,
Throw.
the cat ear headphones.
Yes, yeah. Oh, no, they weren't headphones. I ordered the cat ear just pullovers. They weren't headphones. Oh, they're probably here. They're probably in the packages in my living room. I didn't even I still got a bunch of stuff to open. Yeah, they weren't headphones. I got okay, that's what you're talking about, the cat ears. Right, yeah, they've got to be up there. They've got to be in the bag. I've got a couple of bags.
Throw what?
Throw is Greek. So he was talking about getting whooped by you in chess. So Throw is the guy you're playing at chess, and Lamb is sitting in the god, and you probably missed all that too. When I did the Lamb impersonation, that's what that was made of. Lamb was in the god
What?
and watching Chi and Throw play chess.
You lost me.
Throwaway viewer is from Greece. He's Greek, or at least that's what he said. He's Greek. So it's you and him played chess. Remember? So the AI is of you and him playing chess with Lamb watching in a garden. Because I did a joke. ND asked me to um, act like Lamb. So I tried to act like a British guy, and I said, I'm in the garden. And so they put a lamb in a garden playing Chi, and Throwaway Viewer playing chess. That's what it was. I don't know how I lost you. If you would have been in the lives, you'd have known that. Yeah, so that's you and Throw playing chess, and Lamb watching you from the garden.
OHHHH.
You shouldn't
Why
have
did
needed
he
the
not give me
context if you were in the
context?
chat. He probably didn't realize. I mean, because you're usually always here. Yeah, so you missed. So I'll show you this while we got Lamb here. Might as well rile him up a little bit.
Have you heard
Have you
about
heard
those
about those
earphones that you listen to by applying them on your face, not your ears?
The ones that go through the
Not my
bone?
fault half the time.
What's
I'm
up,
in the
Rahendra? God.
POKEBALL. Hey bro, so early today.
It won't say it.
GAURDEN.
What's up, Rahendra?
I always text when I am here. I am barely silent.
Right. No, I
The
know.
ones go
you
through
weren't
the
here,
bone.
is what I'm saying. You weren't. This was the day after you played chess. Throw brought it up, and we were making memes.
Are those any good?
So only if you need them. Like if
All
you
good,
need
Richie.
to be
You look sober
cognizant
today.
of everything else around you, then it's not. It doesn't sound like this when you talk. So you don't really get high crisp highs like a high or anything like that. You get more
Cause he woke
bassy.
up early.
But yeah, if you want headphones, get headphones. Those bone induction phones are only good like if you when you're at work. If you hear somebody says help, help, you need to be able to hear them. So the bone inductions don't block your ears at all. So it just sounds like someone's yelling. It sounds like a PA system is on, like it's coming from everywhere. I prefer regular headphones. I've used 80. I think they were about 80 grand in a studio. We had bone induction, so they would use both when recording music for big recording artists. They would use bone induction that clipped to the bone right behind the back of your ear. You can also use like your cheeks, this whole mastoid bone, and it went so it vibrated, it held the bone right behind your ear, and it had earbuds, so you got really good bass from the from the bone induction, and you got really good.
Why is it called induction?
I mean, maybe it's bone conduction. Let me double
Educate me,
check.
Ricky.
Um, bone conduction headphones. Let me see. Induction would be through magnetic forms. Induction headphones. Okay, no, they are bone conduction. My apologies. Right. Yeah, bone conduction. Yeah, headphones. My apologies. And the reason it's because you hear with your ear regardless of anything. So it induces a vibration through your bone and then it shakes the inside of your ear. So but it doesn't have that high that you would like to hear on like a guitar. So it's more muddy sounding to me. $80,000 induction headphones.
I just had a deep philosophical argument with AI and I think it whooped my ass.
You think it whoops your ass? What's up, Throw?
Hello everyone.
Yeah, be careful with that AI, brother. It'll change your position in life. Yeah, so these are the ones that I think these are the ones that do behind your ear
Hello throwaway.
and in your ear. So these here, so the big part, the earbud part is still in your ear, and the part back there
By the
vibrates
way,
the
do you
bone
remember
behind your
my
head.
name?
Eileen is the girl next to you. You're DJ, Eileen. If I remember correctly, DJ, right?
Hey throw. Hi throwaway. Yeah, good memory. You early today. Hey Aileen.
Right, Eileen is the brunette on the left. And DJ's the guy in the middle. Yeah, dude. So let me see if I can find it. Hold on, let me see.
What s up, what s up?
What's
Hi
up? What's
lamb.
up? I don't know why it can't pronounce apostrophe s properly. Properly. I can't even speak properly. World's most expensive bone conduction headphones. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Oh yeah. No, these are all okay. They were
Throw you should challenge lamb
Cymetics, I
next.
believe they were.
Talking about me chi I am always available.
They were 80 grand. They were over
I
the
am
ear
DJ and
style
am also a
headphones,
part-time
but they
DJ and a
pressed on
pool
the bone
maintainer.
behind your ear to give you good bass response. And
Throw
they were
you
for
have a cat
mixing.
right.
80 grand. It was crazy. They had it. It's had its own
Wait, did you
own
see the
separate
video that
amplifier.
ND made?
I'm DJ and I'm also a part-time
Yes.
DJ and pool maintainer. That's cool. It's all, dude. I tell you what. Being a
XD.
DJ is definitely, especially now. So back in the day, I'm 48. So back
I would
in the
love
day,
to buy
DJ,
those. It
dude,
low-key scared me.
so you've got to get ones that have
It looks so
in ear
uncanny.
and bone conduction because you don't get any high ends. You don't get any of that from bone conduction. You only get like the bass. So
Well,
if
I
you
did
want
have a
good
cat,
representation,
unfortunately passed away. No way are you 48. The hell?
yeah, 1977. The hell? What's up, Space Cow?
Oh, I am so sorry, throwaway.
It happens to the best of us. And they have a lot, but like
Yeah, Space Cow Rich woke up early today.
Because I took my.
I know he
I,
looks
I
older.
think it's because I took a nap.
Why are
yesterday.
you up so early? 8 hours early.
Yeah. Sorry to upset you all. Who hit the like button? If you up.
I am 1979.
Okay, we're close. January 10th is my birthday. Heck.
The waitress is practicing politics.
And as the businessman slowly gets stoned.
I'm 1974.
I'm 1979. Yeah, we're all the same vintage. Back in the Pokeball.
Back in the Pokeball I go.
There's your Pokeball.
Mine is October 14th and I am 46 years young. It lived a good life, and what I mean by that it slept for 24/7.
Talking about, okay, so there's a bunch of interesting stuff. If you drink, don't eat corn oil. Plain and simple. So they're finding out that alcoholic cirrhosis isn't from alcohol. It's from corn oil, and if you consume corn oil while consuming alcohol, it causes fatty liver disease and alcoholic cirrhosis. If you don't eat corn oil and drink alcohol, you don't get it. 0 signs. That's crazy. Let me see if I can find something on it if you guys are even interested. If you guys are drinkers, I'm not a drinker, so I don't care anymore. But also, you can reverse it.
The microphone smells like a beer.
The microphone smells like a beer.
Rapeseed oil is bad.
Yeah, all of them are pretty bad. I use tallow. Use tallow. Let's see if we can find anything on tallow. Let's see. Tallow to reverse fatty liver disease. Download.
I've been living a sober life for 10 years now. Only coffee is my drug.
Yeah, me too. That's all I had. That's all I have is coffee. Let's see. Maybe we'll trust this guy. Let's see. Okay.
I don't like coffee or tea. Do you have any vices you dealing with?
No,
I don't drink.
No, I don't fuck with pornography. I don't fuck with drugs. And I mean, I did all of these things.
Lamb, I almost believed you.
What'd he say? I don't. Not since the funnel was invented, he doesn't drink. Yeah, I've done. So I was in music and movies industry.
Who doesn't drink tea?
I've done it all. I don't do it. I mean, it's
me. Well, I partied hard as a musician.
Me too, brother. Me too.
I've done it all
brother,
too.
There's probably a reason.
WHAT.
Especially me, you, and Lamb. Now we gotta wring Lamb dry. Yeah. So I was in the music industry from age 19 to 26, and then in the past 15 years.
It is so sad.
33 to 48, I was in the movie industry. Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. But there's other vices all over, like especially
our eyes
pornography,
have seen some things.
Sex.
My teeth can stand tea or coffee.
Wow. You need xylitol, girl. Okay, where am I at? Wow. It's sensitivity or staining? I bit my frickin' lip.
D-man, you have a tragic past more than Paul.
Who's the man? Are we talking about DJ? I gotta find. Okay, let me see what I find here. Let's see. Oh, wrong thing. I'm clicking on the Jamalama. Man, that was so good. Don't like it. Let's see if he's changed it.
Damn.
No,
hey, I am back. You back too. Hit the likes.
Yeah, I got this.
Hi, Alicia.
Dang, Alicia. Oh, great. Now we got Alicia and Eileen. We got to be able to tell the difference. Yep, we're back,
Hi.
girl. Okay. I bit my freaking lip, you know. All right, let me do this. Where am I at? Bang, bang, bang. Oh, it's not.
Rich is growing his beard. Hi, Alicia.
Yeah, not only for a few more hours. Um,
We both have similar names, Aileen. Hey, girl. N-O. Keep it.
he's a, no,
Hey,
he's
lamb.
Alicia. Eileen is the man in the middle. DJ's the man in the middle. The name Alicia here, the account Alicia
I
is a
think
man
it would
named
suit
DJ.
you at least try. Yo, Alicia, I am a man.
Right. We're getting confused. Oh, dang it. All right, let me see if I can find it.
DJ lol. Might as well go bald if you do that, Richard.
I bit my freaking lip. All right.
I
here
am
we go.
gonna make my own channel, lol. Sorry, y'all.
Do it. But yeah, you should. You should make it easier for us. That's all. I mean, you can. Oh, okay. Okay. I thought. So you're
Throw
using
away, you
Eileen's
tell
channel.
him
That makes
maybe he
sense.
will
I thought
listen
you
to
were
you
just
cause he
representing.
is a
I
man.
thought you tell him maybe he listening was using me. Hold on, what? Might as well go bald if you do that, Richard. I'm not going bald. You can freaking chew on my heck. Right in heck. All right, hold on. Where am I at?
N-O.
Let's see what this guy has to say.
I didn't mean bald.
Oh, what'd you mean? Okay, let's see.
She has YouTube Premium. My brother
might
Richard
not
go
actually-
bald.
Oh,
OMG,
gotcha.
I am not
Right,
gonna
right,
even
right,
try.
yeah. My brother Richard go on.
Be from the alcohol. It might be coming from your diet, though, and this has been known since the late 1980s. So back in 1989, researchers fed rats alcohol plus different types of fat.
Okay, hold on.
What they
Okay,
found was
so,
No.
actually make sure he's using the correct.
Don't he let him
Okay, so
clean
that's-
shave?
crazy.
that's the
So
same
they
study.
split the rats into two groups. Same amount of alcohol, same calories, but the only difference was the type of fat that they ate. And this is where it
Okay.
gets
Someone
really
take
wild.
away his razor.
So the rats eating polyunsaturated fats like your seed oil, specifically corn oil, develop severe liver damage and inflammation when combined with alcohol. But the rats that were eating saturated fat like
There you
beef
go,
tallow,
tallow. That's what I
well,
said.
their
Good
livers
video.
were actually protected, minimal to no damage. In fact, the researchers said they developed none of the features of alcoholic liver disease. But here's where it gets even crazier, though, because 12 years later, the same exact researchers took
Someone
rats who
give him
already
razors.
had liver damage from polyunsaturated fats and alcohol and switched them to saturated fats. And the damage actually reversed,
THROWAY.
even when they kept
Oh,
drinking.
the number
so
one
it
stuff
appears that
that makes
seed
people
oils,
fat in this country. ILL fight you.
You
You
can't
can
just
trust rats to eat healthy.
Someone give him razors. The number one stuff that makes people fat. That's good. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I agree. I agree. Billion percent.
Okay, NVM.
You want me to grow it out, Chi? Hey, girl. Why don't you? I was about to say something so stupid. Sorry.
Good. Yeah, we wanna see.
Okay, all right. I'll grow it out. I'll grow it out for like a week. I'm not going to grow it out. I mean, well, I can grow it out during winter. I'm definitely not going to keep.
Alicia, you look like an actress. What is NVM?
Never mind.
Someone secretly give
NVM is
Richard a
never
razor.
mind.
Never mind.
Someone
Lamb.
give Richard a razor. Hey, dude, I've got the same electric razor that I've had for over 20 years. I've had it when I was in Baltimore, and I haven't never needed to replace the battery or anything.
Oh, thanks. Throw away ILL make you go bald.
Your fault. There we go. ILL. Yeah. Chi, have you heard of hydroxyapatite? So hydroxyapatite can regrow existing teeth. It can rebuild enamel, and if you have tooth sensitivity or your enamel is gone and like your
Has
teeth
the doctor
stain
guy
easy.
showed up? I am already half TH mean no I am good.
I'm already halfway there.
ILL stop.
All right, so this is hydroxyapatite. This will if you have broken teeth and cavities or bad enamel, it'll regrow the enamel. It's called teeth remineralization, and then they've been doing it in Italy for like 50 years, but it's dentistry is too big of a business in other countries, so they don't tell us about it. Hydroxyapatite. You can buy it, no problem. Hydroxyapatite tooth remineralization. Hydroxyapatite works by mimicking natural tooth minerals, allowing nanohydroxyapatite particles to fill micro cracks and pores in enamel, effectively remineralizing and strengthening teeth, reducing sensitivity, and preventing early decay.
What, Dr. Guy? Is it stronger than fluoride?
So the fluoride they put in our water isn't fluoride. It's sodium methylfluoridate, which isn't even good for your teeth at all. So the way it ended up in our water,
scientist of all fields.
when the way it ended up in our water is the it's either the coal mining or the fertilizer industry had this sodium methylfluoride as a byproduct, and they used to have to pay to dump it because it was a waste product. So instead, two politicians kissed each other on the butthole and said, "Hey, how about we start dumping it into the water supply, and the government pays me." So now the government is paying this industry to take its waste product and dump it in our water supply, because the company used to have to pay a lot of money to get rid of that because it was a neurotoxin.
It was a joke referring Richard as a Dr. Guy. Was this the Aaron Brockovich thing?
No, completely different. No, this is straight law in America. They're allowed to dump this in our water. And dude, fluoride is nuts. Oh, because I always talk about medical stuff.
I don't get the joke.
I guess. What type of fluoride is in the American drinking water? Okay, I'm sorry. Sodium fluorosilicate. So not methyl. It's sodium fluorosilicate, which is not fluorine or fluoride. And then fluorosilic
Two politicians
acid.
kiss Ed their butts, Richard.
Oh, right here. Byproducts of the other industrial processes like fertilizer manufacturing. So fertilizer manufacturing is nitrates. What are used in TNT, trinitrotoluene. So when making bombs for war and bullets for war, this fluoride, this fluorine byproduct is a waste product.
Lamb.
So now they've got
Where is
all
Mrs. Lamb?
all the war. Remember, this didn't happen until after World War II, when we made all these bombs for all kinds of countries, and we had all this left. Instead of having to pay to dump it and get rid of it, the government said, just dump it in our water. Dump it in our water. So it's all bullshit. Everything's marketing. Two politicians kissed their butts.
I am a bad comedian. It's fine. The joke was smarter than both of us.
Yeah. Byproduct of phosphate fertilizer production added as a water-based solution. Sodium fluoride, which is fluoride.
I am running on one brain cell right now. Man, Richard quotes are unmatched. I haven't heard from Mrs. Lamb since early yesterday evening.
So she was sick. Lamb. She jumped in for like 2 minutes last night at like 10 o'clock, saying she just woke up, and then she was gone like.
Y-E-S-T-E-R-D-A-Y.
So sodium fluoride is fluoride. That's what they talk about for your teeth. So they started adding sodium fluoride, but it's expensive.
Lamb, are you good
So how
girl?
can we make a bunch of money? Sodium fluoride is more expensive. So when they talk about fluoride, that's sodium fluoride. They don't say, hey, oh, we've got sodium fluorosilicate or fluorosilicic acid. Because it's got a fluorine in it. They said, oh, all these dumb Americans will
You
believe that we're
re-lucky
just going to
chi
dump
I
fluoride.
am running on 50 today after the argument I had. Girl. I am Mr. Lamb.
Yeah, right. There's two of them, Lovely Lamb Lunch and Mrs. Lovely Lamb Lunch. They're dating.
Throw away Don'ty give me evil
Remember, I'm a
eye.
pool retainer.
Remember, I am a pool retainer, so I know a little about what you re-saying.
Right. You deal with the chemistry. Right. So the way the government works is you give them an inch and they take a mile. So they take very expensive sodium fluoride back in the 40s and they say, we're going to put it in the water for your teeth. But the law is written in such a way where they can take this waste product. So it says here, the sodium fluoride, a dry powder typically used smaller water systems
Masha Allah,
and
Masha Allah.
historically used
Maintainer.
first. So that's how they get it in. That's how they get the law passed. Now they can dump the waste product of the fertilizer industry. Well, this has got fluorine in it. Maintainer. I got a pool retainer. Mashallah, mashallah. There
Thank
go.
you, throwaway.
I was talking over your mashallah. Yeah, so everything's lie, everything's bullshit, everything's smoke and mirrors. Guess how much chloride we
Guess
dump in
how much
someone's-
chloride we dump in if someone poops in the pool.
Dude, I can only imagine. It's got to be a couple of pounds, I would suspect. How much? Right, chlorine, I figured, yeah.
Chlorine. Apologies.
Apologize.
As they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar
They
and
sit
say,
at
man,
the
what are you
bar,
doing
putting
here?
bread in my jar, saying, man, what
Just
are you
get rid
doing
of the
here?
pool ATP.
Right, just get rid of the pool at that point. How much? How much chlorine? Let me see if I can find this. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can mute this for you guys real quick so you don't hear it.
Hopefully a gallon per square inch.
A gallon per
For at
square
least
inch.
2
2 parts
ppm
per
for
million
30
for
minutes.
30 minutes. That's so freaking crazy. And how long does that take to dissipate?
The piano sounds like a carnival.
And the microphone smells like a beer.
Measure till pH 7.2.
Seven is basics. Oh, right. So you keep it a little, or seven is neutral. So you keep it a little stronger than.
It takes not
more
much
basic.
time.
Right. I'm sure it doesn't take much time. Yeah. That shit's toxic.
If the poop was solid.
If the poop was solid, right. Dang it. Where was it?
But if it was diarrhea, then different story.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Do you recall
That's what
your
I was about
last
to say.
explosive number 2?
Explosive number 2. Oh man, I think it was Space Cal sent me a picture of somebody doing a cannonball that got an upset stomach. I can't find it. Okay, yeah. My last explosive number 2 was years. I don't play around with my gut health anymore. Measure till pH 2. It takes that much time. Yeah. I can imagine diarrhea, cha. That's some. Let me see if I can find this. Guy poops in pool after doing cannonball. Wow, I'm surprised I can't find it. Does it happen that often? Cannonball Dookie. Last time I had it was like someone draining a radiator.
Last time I had that, it was like someone draining a radiator.
Damn, I can't find it.
https youtube.com shorts UKKFUUQ
45 days without a single bowel.
5760 CIUGJN8 BQPSL9E. Who poops in the pool?
Let's find out.
This is crazy.
All right.
45 days without a single bowel movement. Her life was in danger because 45 days without a single bowel movement. A football-sized mass of poop was removed from a woman's large intestine. She had gone 45 days without a single bowel movement. Her life was in danger because the huge poop was putting immense pressure on her organs. Doctors discovered the rock-hard poop was just above where it should have exited, making it impossible for her body to pass any waste. In a complex surgery, they made another opening to clear the blockage and removed part of her large intestine. Her body began to recover, and everything started moving normally. A football-sized mass of poop was removed from a...
Jeez. A turd cesarean. That's so crazy. Oh, man. Can you imagine? Dude, that's like when frickin' people go to the hospital for sticking things in their booty hole. Dude. Foreign objects in intestines x-rays. Dude, most of this is kids swallowing stuff. Like, what the? Oh, man. Oh, man. This kid swallowed a bracelet. Last time I ate tacos was probably about 2 weeks ago. No way. Is that an animal? Oh, that's a dog. Okay, okay, okay. That's Dingaling. You can say Dingaling. Dang. No way. Coins. What are we watching? Do you recall? This time. This came up when I was trying to find out how to clean a pool if someone had diarrhea. Someone had a Superman doll up his ass. He had a hero inside himself. Oh no! Here you go. There you go. That's a Coke bottle. That's where this came from. Don't worry, they got it out. I kept it. Retained colorectal foreign bodies. This is often here. People take calcium tablets, and like when companies don't care, they press them, and when calcium gets pressed so hard, it's like hard as bone. The tablets are, so you poop them out. So you take these supplements thinking you're getting something out of them, and you don't. You've got to take. Oh, sorry. Yeah. It's back on. We literally have to clean up for 12 hours and dump 20 per million without draining the water. Wonder if it was diet. Yeah, I wanted to know. Why does a new phone case make your phone feel like a new phone? It definitely does. It definitely does. I have to agree. I think it's novelty. I think it's novelty is a very amazing thing. Like, it's amazing. Just like, like when your girlfriend cuts her hair, it's like a new girlfriend. Boy. Boy, oh boy. It's like a new girlfriend. I'm sure you do prefer.
I prefer my DJ
I'm sure
gig.
you do. I would too.
We did
rather than
not,
dealing with-
CJ, we did not.
There's less diarrhea. There's less diarrhea in the DJ gig. We did not what? What, poop in the pool? Pool poopers. DJ.
DJ or CJ.
DJ like
The
disc
key to
jockey.
retail is to keep regular novelty.
The key to retail is to keep regular novelty. And that's the problem with that woman. She wasn't regular. Okay, get it? She wasn't pooping. Alright, let's see. Oh, poop my lips go more.
Has your novelty wore off?
I'm always novel.
My brother popped in his trunks when we were kids at a water park. Bad tids.
But my brother pooped in his trunks when we were at the kids. I mean, and you're at a water park.
Stupid typo.
You're at a water park when there's freaking turds floating around. Oh, it's so horrible. Gotta poop twice.
Got to poop
a day.
twice a day, Dr. Richard.
Dude, I'm a
Do you have a
three-time
pair of
dayer,
those
dude.
pants that have a door on the back of them?
Dude, I did. When I was in my 20s, I found a pair of those button backs. Well, let me shut some of this stuff down before I start forgetting where I'm at. Uh-oh.
Popped and pooped both work, Alicia.
Yeah, right.
DJ,
exactly.
at least you don't
Exactly.
work at a water park, because I am sure my brother wasn't he the only one.
Guaranteed your brother wasn't the only one. Not for him. Button back undergarments. Those are boobs. Okay, good time you don't see that. It just showed me a bunch of boobs. Button back long underwear. There you go. Yeah, these. So yeah, these are like the ones that I got were like that. They were long johns. Oh, that's probably what they're called. Button back long johns. Oh, long johns with back flap. What up? What up? What up? This has got a zipper on it. Wow. Oh, hey, butt cheek. Women's one-piece pajamas.
You know I like the name CJ Moore.
No way. It's got no entry on her butthole. That's so crazy. And so does he. Mine were white. Like that. That's what they look like underneath the flap. I like the name CJ Moore. CJ Moore. He likes his football. There we go. That's CJ Moore.
You quite early,
That's
geez.
freaking funny.
Alicia, your brother would be remembered in our community, and yes, I work at a normal public pool, but we do have accidents happen.
Your brother would be remembered in our community. Yeah. I prefer CJ Moore. How much are these? Bum flaps. They're called bum flaps. That's so awesome. All right, let me see the prices.
OMG CLEM.
Holy crap.
I am gonna buy that for Aileen.
What's up with AI models are all tits. Like, look at, they're all the same. Okay, change her hair in a blonde. Okay.
Hi Clem. Richard, naughty, naughty.
Oh, they call it a romper.
Mrs. Lamb.
Spicy lingerie. What's going on here? Let me shrink this down a little bit. Not too bad, $40.
Hello, Mrs. Lamb.
$24. Hello, Mrs. Lamb. Oh my God, Clem. I'm gonna buy that for there you go. Richard, naughty. Gonna get my hottie toddy.
Top of the morning.
It is top of the morning. It's 9:07 in the a.m. What's
Naughty.
up, Professor Adams? Okay, let's see. Uh-oh. That's why she's looking like that. These are it's onlinesextoys.us. That's why it's got her butt cheek showing.
How are you? Are you looking up pornography? Okay, I think she is gone.
No, we're looking up back flap having long johns with bum flaps, and then
The pronunciation is weird. Tarby Shaw.
To be sure. Naughty. I'm doing good. Yeah, I know it's weird, and I can make it even weirder. Like this is Google UK English Mail. If I change it to, let's go to Greek.
The models now look very identical looking.
Yeah, they're all AI. Yeah. So when I was starting a merch
They're
site,
certainly AI.
you just pick the shirt you want, whatever, and you can choose. You can say, hey, make me an AI model, and they're all based off the same porn. Because that's where you get naked girls from. If you want to train an AI model to wear clothes, you want the naked body, and then the physics determines out. Yes, they certainly are. Absolutely.
AI.
Yeah, but these here back flaps. So this is Space Cowboy's fault. And then and we were looking at X-rays. Oh boy, we had a good day so far. All right. This is people that swallow.
I modeled before, and I think this is terrible that they don't use real models.
And I was looking.
Why doing?
I had 2 of these bottles, but I lost one. I think I just found it though. I think I just found it. Oh boy. Man, that's almost a cubit. That's so crazy. I modeled before. I think this is terrible. Hey, this is the big thing. We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming for years. And there are so many girls, specifically girls.
AI is coming for everyone else's jobs, Alicia.
Like, dude, they were talking about yesterday on this business talk about like
https youtube.com shorts
because
M0NBWUSXFB4CCDEWS2 X0PMOZCMQB.
because like OnlyFans models aren't employees, those numbers aren't added in the layoffs layoff categories, but there's like hundreds of thousands, like 600,000 or something crazy, that are making less than $50 a month. Most make
They
100.
anti-taking my job of thinking to
The
myself.
average OnlyFans model makes $108 a month, $2,400 a year. No, less than $2,400 a year.
They're ruining my hobby. Sorry, I was making a tea.
All right, Professor. I broke something. Oops, where's that?
Writing drawing. Hi QI.
Welcome to a groundbreaking.
Dang it. Oh,
LAMB. Hi Clem. Hello Throw.
Welcome
Did you
to a
do me
groundbreaking
one?
development in
I missed
HIV treatment,
YOU.
activating and killing the virus. In a groundbreaking development, scientists have pioneered a new method to activate and subsequently eliminate the human immunodeficiency virus, or HIV, within the body. Traditionally, HIV has proven elusive to standard antiretroviral therapies due to its ability to lie dormant within immune cells, evading both the immune system and existing treatments. The new method involves awakening dormant HIV-infected cells, effectively exposing them to the body's immune response and enabling the virus to be targeted and destroyed. This breakthrough addresses a critical limitation of current HIV treatments. By activating and eliminating dormant HIV-infected cells, this method has the potential to reduce the reservoir of latent virus within the body, bringing researchers closer to a functional cure for HIV. This innovative approach could pave the way for new therapeutic strategies and treatment regimens, offering hope for improved outcomes and quality of life for individuals living with HIV. As researchers continue to refine and develop this method, it has the potential to become a cornerstone of future HIV treatment, shaping the landscape of HIV care and management for years to come. Subscribe to our channel for more groundbreaking.
I want to know why we can, in a few weeks, develop a COVID vaccine to attack, or to teach the body to attack the spike protein on the SARS coronavirus, but we haven't even attempted one to do the protein on the outside of an HIV cell, and haven't spread it around the world. That's absolutely crazy. Like, AIDS killed a hell of a lot more people than COVID did, and we don't do that. Like that's absolutely crazy. What I miss? Oh yeah, I said all kinds of stuff. I've taken my job to ruin my hobby, writing and drawing. Yeah, absolutely. Scientists are working on drugs that can wake up hidden HIV in the body. It comes out rising. Once it's out, you can use treatments to boost the immune cells, infected cells. So I have theories of how to. I mean, unfortunately, the problem with citizen scientists is we don't have the funds to afford the equipment to do it. And you know, like, what are you gonna do? Give yourself HIV and then test to see if you feel better when you can't test for viral load on in your? It's very crazy. It sucks. There should be a required open lab, not for people to do work, but to see work, not just published papers. We should see active dialogue and stuff. Because some people, non-scientific minded people, scientifically minded non-scientists, it really pisses me off. It really pisses me off how doctors were losing their licenses for trying things during COVID. If the world is burning down and a doctor tries vitamin ampersand to see if it works, he would lose his license because it wasn't a recommended therapy. So this shit is gatekeeping. by and I think it's absolutely horrible. It's absurd is the term. Absurd is the term. They're suck on a cough drop. I got your cough drop.
Heck.
Drop. Oh, sorry. But yeah, the we have CRISPR. We can edit DNA. We can absolutely, if we can edit DNA, we could make the antithesis, the anti-HIV protein. There's a lot of stuff we could do. It's not as complicated as they make it to seem. Things are in public. They're published to be overcomplicated. They overcomplicate things to say you're too stupid to do this. Give us more money, and then do you want to be out of a job? No. So you don't ever succeed. You keep telling, hey, look what we found out. We found this out and found this out. Okay, well, in 7 weeks, you discovered a COVID-19 virus. You synthesized proteins, found a way for mRNA to create those proteins, and you can't do that. It drives me freaking mad. Why you like talking about poop or HIV, poop and poor HIV stuff? I like talking about everything. Yeah, hydroxychloroquine is yeah, I mean, I keep some on hand. Absolutely. Listen, learn all you can about everything. If there's chemistry you feel due to your research and communications, you feel that you can benefit from, get what you need. Lamb has to triple check his spelling for that one. Right, for hydroxychloroquine. I remember watching a clip of a woman blinded herself because she thought, yep, I saw her too. She didn't deserve eyes. She did in an interview with made an emotional speech. I'm doing what, dude, there's people that get their legs cut off because they feel like they were born in the wrong body. Like, they feel like they were born handicapped, but they weren't handicapped, so they got legs amputated. Let's see. Woman removes her eyes, or has eyes removed. Oh, this is while high on meth. Which one were you talking about? She pulled out her eye. Okay. Woman removed eyes because she wanted to be blind. Yeah, here she is. I made myself blind.
My energy bill dropped from $150 to $50.
Oops.
I went.
The energy saving thing you plug into your wall, it's just a capacitor across hot and ground. It's all bullshit.
Blind on purpose, but I don't feel it was a choice.
And the M. Okay, hold on. Let me get back to it. Scientists without government funding, lack equipment, and even good scientists getting ignored as big company shut down. Absolutely. Guys, I'd never partake in that ruffian business. Loquacious. That's loquacious of you. The whole mRNA vaccines was a huge indication that this was happening, and even non-scientists who were paying attention. Right. But it's so easy to pay a few influencers, a few dozen influencers. When you're making billions, it's easy to pay a few thousand influencers $1,000 each to make TikTok videos, YouTube videos to say, hey, this is what's on. I did my research. I read this presser. mRNA. Loquacious means you speak well, I believe. Loquacious. Oh, tending to talk a great deal. Right. Jabberjaws. Okay, let's watch this.
For most people, going blind would be a nightmare.
But for Jewel Shooping, it was the fulfillment of a lifelong dream. She suffers from a rare condition called body integrity identity disorder, which led her to deliberately take her own sight.
When there's nobody around you that feels the same way, you start to think that you're just very crazy. I don't think I'm crazy. I think I have a disorder.
No, you're fucking crazy. I have a disorder that makes me crazy.
BID means that you have a need to be disabled in some way. In my case, it was a need to go blind.
It wasn't a need.
9 years ago, Jewel took the drastic decision to blind herself, and she researched the methods she would use.
I found that lye is very painful, although it does get the job done. I found that drain cleaner is
This is a huge problem. What this is, it's less complicated than this. She wanted attention from someone and she couldn't get it. Just like so Karens, the people in America that we call Karens, they are typically women that were very attractive in their younger years that are now no longer attractive and they don't get attention anymore. So with the smallest thing, you stepped on the asphalt. I can't believe what's wrong with you. You're a Republican. You know, it's like they go crazy just to draw attention to themselves because they're so used to having attention all of the beginnings of their lives. So this girl never felt seen. So what did she do? Now she never will be seen.
a little less painful, although it does a lot of damage to the eye. Because drain cleaner was easily available to me, I went with that.
She found a psychologist willing to help her, and after 2 weeks of working together to make sure she was ready, they carried out Jewel's plan.
2 weeks. 2 weeks working together. They said, let's dump drain cleaner in your eyes.
I laid down on the sofa.
He absolutely overeats.
And he sat next to me. 2 drops into each eye. My eyes were screaming. I had some drain cleaner going down my cheek, burning my skin. In the moment, all I could think of was, I'm going blind. It's going to be okay.
After waiting half an hour to make sure the damage was done, the psychologist took Jewel to hospital, where doctors fought to save her sight.
When I woke up the following day, I was joyful until I turned on my back, opened my eyes, and could see the TV screen. I was so enraged, and I thought that it hadn't worked. Then over about 6 months, the sight in both eyes slowly went away. I was so happy. I felt
Well, she can still find the candy bars.
I went into his bedroom last night. He was watching Barbra Streisand movies and drinking Armor All.
I love Streisand, by the way.
Yeah, I know you do. Yeah, dude, I know you like Barbra
I
Streisand.
I can't watch it. I can't watch broadcast television. I got a freaking. Last time we watched a couple of these guys' clips, I got a copyright ding. So they're. Did they get bought by Comedy Central? And I only got 2 strikes left. Entitled Karens. Yes. Listen. Everything changes in life. The things that make us us are how we deal with the changes. Like now, we're talking about all these models that don't have work now. And the thing is, most of us don't plan for the future. If you are blessed with beautiful looks and you get a lot of money from modeling or acting or whatever, save your money, invest your money. The amount of snow outside, the flood out. Yeah, so you've got water outside and you've got water outside. Dude, you hope she gets help, man. Listen, her psychologist put the drain cleaner in her eyes. This is crazy shit. Let me see what happened to him.
that this was who I was supposed to be.
So I've dated a couple of very beautiful girls in my life. This one girl, Shannon, supermodel, and before she did any modeling, we were at Dave and Buster's, and one girl walked up to her and was like, I want to sign you this, this, and that. So she got the information. I was like, hold on. I was like, you're gorgeous, but this is crazy. So we looked into it, and they wanted like 60% for marketing. And I understand that's fine. If you just get pictures taken of you and you make $1 million, 60% for to handle everything is fine. But it was in perpetuity, forever, 60%. So even if she went to another modeling agency, there was all kinds of crazy shit. So in the next couple of years, she got many, many more, and they all just completely. She's the police academy. She's trying to become a cop. The police academy. Oh.
While Jewel was happy, her actions cost her her relationship with her family. But this was something she'd been building up to throughout her life.
I first developed the idea that I need to be blind when I was around 6 years old. I was told by my mother that if I looked into the sun, I'd go blind, and so I stared into the sun for hours on end. Thinking about being blind made me feel comfortable. I was blind simming, which is pretending to be blind. Becoming blind was definitely a difficult decision to make. I tried to avoid it.
With her family.
So she had all of these brothers and sisters, and that's that this guy looks like he's got to be a brother because he's not old enough to be the father. So I'm guessing these are sisters and cousins and brothers. She didn't get enough attention. This is an attention
But this was
thing.
something she'd been building up to throughout her life.
They need a term to bill for. When you're crazy and attention starved, how do we make money off of you? Okay, well, we say you don't like skiing, so we're calling you Super Back Flippopotamus Jamulator 6000, and then it'll be $100 million from your insurance company. Come on, Obamacare. This is bullshit.
I first developed the idea that I need to be blind when I was around 6 years old. I was told by my mother that if I looked into the sun, I'd go blind, and so I stared in.
So Professor Lamb and Mrs. Lamb are boyfriend and girlfriend. They're dating. So you have Mr. and Mrs. Lovely Lamb Lunch. She's got a tongue disorder. Her tongue is permanently out of her mouth. She can't pull her tongue in her mouth. That's the problem there. They're trying to do some surgery.
Into the sun for hours on end. Thinking about being blind made me feel comfortable. I was blind simming, which is pretending to be blind. Becoming blind was definitely a difficult decision to make. I tried to avoid it, but it kept coming up in my head.
Fat is an organ. If you feel there's something wrong in your life and you're fat, before you get eye drops in your eyeballs made out of a strong base, lose the weight and see if you still want to be blind.
And by the time I was 21, it was a non-stop alarm that was going off.
As extreme as Jewel's case sounds, she is not alone. Dr. Michael First is a leading expert on the condition. He even coined the term BIID to describe it.
Of course he coined it. How else is he going to profit from it? I'm crazy, and I want people to see me too on the internet and TV. So maybe I'll go to Dr. Frickin' Wackadoo here and get some eye drops.
A lot of people who have this just
these are called the anti-eye drops. Yes. I remember Jenna. Yeah,
with it, but they don't take that step of actually actualizing it. But a significant minority of people with this have the feeling so strongly that they will go and do something to make it happen. Our job is to reduce suffering however it's possible. question is, what can be done? People have tried therapy, they've tried medication.
Listen. You don't ever take someone's an ability from someone. It's the same thing as taking their ding-a-ling or their vagina or their womb. It's the same thing. These people are nuts. Deal with all other physical issues than psychological before you give them eye drops. Don't fuck with the eyes. Listen, there is such a market, there is such there is the supply and demand for doctors to patients is very thin because we have an overabundance of doctors from all over the world in each country now. A lot of these doctors just want forever patients. So if you can make this, then she's gonna have to check in with you the next 60. This is what this is. This is greed.
None of those have really been successful. The ethics of whether it is okay to take a normal person and make them disabled is, I think you could make it an ethical case that if you conceptualize this as true.
So this is the thing. What about when they are the research? This doctor coined the term, so he probably wrote a research paper on the term that he coined. So the research says, I think I want to be blind. I want to be blind. Well, this doctor made you want to be blind.com. So let me make an appointment. This is marketing.
Treating a condition, then it's okay to do it. The big fear, of course, is somebody goes ahead and gets an amputation and becomes disabled and then changes their mind. I like to encourage people to do what makes sense to make them feel better, but this is such a drastic move that it's hard to encourage.
Initially apprehensive, Jewel
hard to encourage?
Has now told her friends in the blind community about how she took her own sight.
Now she's in a community. Now I've got community. Why didn't you get community before you blinded yourself? I tried, but I didn't really try.
Told her that I didn't care, that I think there's no reason.
Why? You think I scared her? No, She gave me her town. She told me to look it up. I want to check out Fuck You Over. Fuck You Over. Fuck you, okay? Fuck you, okay? Fuck you, okay, sorry. All right. Yeah, it was freaking awesome. No, I was just joking. She usually came on at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and I've been going to bed before 1 o'clock. Yeah, this place is freaking fantabulous, man. Richard, they're bullying me. That's horrible. Imagine telling someone you went blind willingly. Right. And imagine if she ends up losing weight and losing the depression and being like, what the fuck did I do to myself? Like, look at this. This is their graveyard. Look at that. That's freaking amazing. And this shit, I love it. I love that Japan's Japan. I hope they never change. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. And that. It's like the future. Let me grab my MIDI violin. Mrs. Lamb is the biggest cyber bully. Agreed. So, yeah, she's not sorry. I was on a roll. Yeah, next to ND. Yeah, don't fall for it. Damn, she's calling her out. Yeah, no, this is beautiful. This is definitely beautiful. Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. That would be a good cruise to go to. If you could go on one of those 2-month cruises or whatever, I think, a month out and then a month back to, so that's 2 months. to like from America to Japan and then back to America, I would probably I would do that because I would prefer a long cruise over a long flight if I had the time. I mean, I don't have the time. Andy is a different type of bully. He is. He put me in a Pokeball. I got it right here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's see. Oops. Yeah, that's just amazing. He told me he was going to put me on top of the fridge. What's a Pokeball? Pokemon. It's where Pokemon collect Pokemon trainers collect Pokemons in. Pokemon. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I would absolutely prefer. Oh, what? You like that type of bully, Chi? Like, look at this stuff, man. Wow, that's just so amazing. Bigamist. Oh, she sent it to you. That's awesome. What she sent? She sent you these pictures? Or are you gonna send me? I don't know. Man, look at that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Welcome to Fukuoka.
Dang it.
A pulsating city radiating with cultural richness and vivacity. Today we embark on a fascinating journey into the heart of its enchanting mosaic of cultures. We'll start our exploration in Tenjin, the pulsating nucleus of Fukuoka, where the city's multicultural ethos is not just an idea, but a living, dynamic experience. Here, an impressive 32% of the population are expatriates, contributing to the city's global fabric, drawn from every nook and cranny of the world. Let's dive deeper into the vibrant cultural tapestry of Tenjin. Of its cosmopolitan populace, we find a dazzling array of ethnicities. 23% of the expatriates are white, 8% are of Hispanic origin, 7% are black, a substantial 22% hail from East Asia, 8% from Southeast Asia, a significant 27% are South Asians, and there is a 5% representation from the Middle East. This global blend of cultures truly makes Tenjin a melting pot of diversity. Our expedition brings us to the energetic lanes of Oyafuko, a neighborhood that vividly encapsulates the cultural fusion that defines Fukuoka. It's a melting pot of varying ethnicities, where people harmoniously blend, weaving together the city's rich and diverse cultural fabric. Along these vibrant streets, Western
You know what a melting pot of diversity is?
expatriates, predominantly of white backgrounds,
Remember, you
strongly
need
influence the
fire
cultural dynamics. Their impression is profoundly carved into
I'm
the
just looking at the pictures.
cityscape, local traditions, and even the taste buds of the locals. Restaurants serving Western dishes dot the area, introducing the locals to an array of flavors from pasta to burgers, while pubs play blues and rock, enriching
And then the lady inside of the bar said, Biushi! And then I walked outside and these guys were see-through and they exploded. And then everything came together and exploded again. It was amazing. It's because of the melting pot. And then the melting pot exploded again. And then somebody made a taco. And the tacos were kick-ass. And somebody went slash and ate another taco. And then it danced. Okay, that's all I can do. I still don't have a Richard. It's a fever dream. It looks like it. Hey, there's Chi. After Dark Entertainment, the rich tapestry of the melting pot. Dance clubs have already seen a rise in local Japanese residents. This guy's got a bottle of vodka in his hand. I'd try rice wine. The East Asian communities are wackadoodle. They dance like this. And the girls swoon. Okafukuyo essentially lies behind the culture. Wackadoodles come in and make it wackadoodle. Do shots of rice wine. Just about Japan. It doesn't have a description. It's called June 20th, 2024. That's the name of the video. June 20th, 2024. It's got 6 views a year ago. No description. I think a vicinity in Canada.
Lively streets, Japanese convenience stores serve as microcosms of Fukuoka's cultural diversity. Here, Southeast Asians and South Asians, known for their warm personalities and strong work ethics, play pivotal roles in enhancing customer service. The South Asians, in particular, showcase an impressive dedication to their work, often
this is propaganda.
Going above and beyond in their roles to ensure customer satisfaction. Their tireless commitment has not only contributed to the
that freaking old school
high stand customer satisfaction. Their tireless commitment has not only contributed to the high standard of service.
No, nothing. They probably didn't even pick. A human probably didn't even pick the topic. It probably just went through a list of countries and cities like I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna make videos basically like this, but I'm gonna talk from me. Oh, so yeah. So if no one knows already, subscribe to Fail Around and Find Out. Oh, the wrong thing. Flail around. Wow, I'm not even listed yet. There I am. I got 16 subscribers. So if anybody's interested, I'll have new video I'll have videos on this next week. Please, and let me know because I'm making a list of the first 20 subs. I don't know who number 16 was, so whoever the next 5 are. Thank you, Alicia. So the video is going to be, I'm starting with India, then Somalia, and then I'm doing, what's the backlash? I'm number 2. Yeah, yes, you are number 2. Number 2 was throw. Clementine was number 1. And then, I guess once Alicia hits up, she should be number 16. Guys, remember that I'm number 2. What's the backlash? What was the backlash? Oh, the backlash of people not liking AI content, I'm guessing she meant. So then you guys would be able to buy FAFO shirts. Fail around and find out. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Or hopefully I can give some away. We'll see. We'll see. The Japanese pissed. That backlash. Yeah, they're pissed. They're absolutely pissed. Absolutely pissed off. Dude, I tell you what, they've just got some kick-ass architecture. Let's see. Man, that's just so freaking cool. I like the old sodium halide lights. Sodium vapor? Sodium halide, I think it's called. Sodium nickel metal stone. No, that's the one. The name should be renamed from the Ultimate Guide to Fukuoka, Japan. Oh, but That's so freaking beauteous. Fukuoka on a budget. The Poor Traveler. That's a great name. Look at that big ass sculpture. Ugh. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. I bit my lip so freaking hard. Let's see here. There's a lot of protests. Gee, yeah, there's a lot of protests going on in Japan right now. Yeah, wow, look at these freaking graves. They're so crazy. That's so, man, that's so awesome. Let's check out the backlash part of kind of, okay. All right, Chi. Although AI slap is getting out. You're talking about Japanese immigration backlash. Oh, they're pissed off. The Africans. Japanese panicking over a massive flood of Africans. They're racist. They're racist. Yes or no? No. All right, Lamb. Yeah, I'm gonna go for about 12 more minutes, and then I'm gonna get the rest of my work done. So I'll be online later, also. But my phone's blowing up too. I thought it was you blowing me up, Chi. Yeah, you know, whatever. Bye, Chi. Gonna be away for a bit. Mr. Breakfast Lamb and Chi leaving at the same. That's suspicious. That's suspicious. All right, so let's look at some videos here. That's Facebook. Let me try to find something. It's not Facebook. Wow. Oh, I don't. No, they're not. I would. No. I was joking. You know, the whole. When people are acting badly and they don't want you to call out bad behavior, they say you're racist, you're racist, you're racist. Yeah. I'm not racist. I'm xenophobic. Those phobias and stuff, it's so stupid. Nice. The problem is they'll become racist, right? You get when you have people that take advantage of your good nature, eventually your nature changes. That was Charlie Kirk. Yeah, that was Charlie Kirk. Wow, blonde-haired Japanese look weird. I have no idea. I got no idea. Let's look into it. What do the Japanese generally think of Charlie Kirk? Why do Japanese people look for a husband in 2025? What the hell? Oh, what do Japanese women look? Okay, Japanese react to Charlie Kirk assassination.
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years? Counting or
もうしっかり撃たれてバーって出ちゃってるような見ます。
テレビで昨日見ました。結構どのテレビに変えても映ってますね。なんかもうちょっとやり方があったんじゃないかな。別に殺さなくてもやり方があったんじゃないかなって思います。
はい、知ってます。僕はネットでYouTube の方でチャーリー・カークさんのビデオをですねよく見てたので知ってましたね、その前から。
その暗殺される前から知ってたんですね。
はい、知ってましたね。
その時からどういうイメージとかどういう見方されたんですか？
いやとてもすごくですね平和的に建設的に保守の方でありながらですね、左派の方と、よく YouTube でディスカッションですね、討論してて、で別に攻撃的でもなくですね、きっちり受け答えをされている方だなと思ってたので、もうすごく知性のある方だなと本当に思ってました。
はい、知ってます。はい、知ってました。TikTok に流れてきて見ました。学校でチラって聞きました。やっぱ銃がある社会だとそういうことはよくあるかな。
When you have a society with guns, this kind of thing happens often. Never listen to this. Never listen to that. That guns are what keep you safe. Laws prohibiting guns makes gun owners criminals so that the people that don't want you to do what they say can make you do what they say when you don't have guns. The side effects of the problems that we have with gun violence in America is not a side effect of the Second Amendment. It's the side effect of people not following the laws. It has nothing to do with it. The lowest gun death cities in our country have the highest gun ownership. You are wrong. You're wrong. He's from Denmark. And he wants guns.
やっぱり問題ではあるんかなみたいな感じで。
ニュースで聞きました。やっぱりね、アメリカ銃社会
Unlike Japan, America is a gun society.
日本と違ったやっぱりちょっと怖いところがあるなと思いました。
政治的な背景を問わずその銃を所有。
You know what else was a gun society? Japan. And you know what you did with your guns?
することが OK ということだけはちょっと怖いという。
そうですね。そうですね。はい。
やばみたいな。普通にやばい。それはやったらあかんみたいな。
Shooting in schools. No, absolutely. In areas with we can talk about everywhere else in the world has violence. Everyone wants to say, look over here, look over there. In Britain, the murder rate is higher than America, and they use knives. In Denmark, they use bad raps. And in some places, they use explosives that you can, whip up at home. The murderous rage in people, especially people that do it for political motives. A lot of people do it for attention too, and if they want to kill, so it's not like, oh man, I really want to kill all these people, but I don't have a gun. No, you're gonna find a way. They would go. Now they might not be able to kill as many people, or maybe they could kill more. I mean, at least a gun runs out of bullets. I mean, and that's my theory. In Denmark, no one carries guns, not even criminals, because the law is very strict. Do criminals follow laws? Right, the stupid criminals. Right, the stupid criminals. That's where everything comes from. In Sweden, the crime is really bad too. Right, and they don't. And it's well. Let's look. But Sweden, is it Sweden or Switzerland where everybody has to have a gun? Okay, yeah, absolutely. Sweden crime statistics and gun laws. and it decreased slightly. Robbery and theft are the most. Okay, explosive attacks and fatal shootings. Faces a severe gang-related gun violence. Okay. Let's see what the Swedish gun laws. Oh, let me get this on the screen. Okay, so they have a restrictive policies requiring gun valid reasons, hunting or target shooting. You have to be over 18, no criminal history. You have to be in a hunting club with a hunting certificate. Okay, so all these laws, and people are killing each other. Now look at, I think it's Canada. It used to be, okay, hold on. Which country requires gun ownership? Switzerland and Kennesaw, Georgia, near where I live. So Switzerland, gun ownership. Oh, they require you to have a law requiring homeowners to have guns. Okay. Switzerland's violent crime statistics. I suppose 90% of them are Swedish, right? Switzerland, lowest violent crime rate of any other country. 2023. 0.7 homicides per 100,000 people. Now let's look at America. America's homicide rate per 100,000. 6 to 7. They have 0.7 and they require you to have a gun. When it's wishy-washy, if someone's walking around and says, I want to rob a house, in this neighborhood they don't have guns or whatever, then you're a potential victim. The people that are robbing you don't want to get shot. If you're guaranteed to have a gun, it's lower. Oh. Yeah. What was that? Kennesaw, Georgia, which is very close to me. Drive time from here to Kennesaw, Georgia. 1 hour. It's 1 hour from me. Hour and 5 minutes. 57 miles. Okay. It's 3% below the U.S. home average. Utilities are 16% cheaper. Housing is 11% cheaper. This is because crime is lower. When crime is higher, the government gets more money in taxes because they say, we need to hire more police. We need to hire more cameras. We need to hire more mental health professionals. We need to hire, and we can't get enough, so we're going to hire people that aren't qualified that tell you to put freaking bleach in your eyeballs. It's all boo. Also, people who use guns for crimes tend to not know how to use one properly. Right. People with illegal guns don't go to the range and let everybody know they have illegal guns. People with legal guns go to the range. My parents, they go. My mom fires a freaking shotgun. 76-year-old woman blasting freaking wackadoos with a shotgun. Results lie and you lie too, Richard. Boo-hoo. What did I lie on? What did I lie about? Oh, I bit myself. Dun, 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 dun. Pay scale. 4% above. I was about to say. Yeah, the thing is, listen, we have a lot of politicians in America that are in bed with the drug distribution from other countries. And they want to remove guns in their area so that those companies can move in and do whatever they want. You've never I've shot, dude. So me and the girl Shannon that I was telling you about, the one that had all the modeling contract, me and her, we both, the way we met, we both drove Saturns back in those days, back when the car company Saturn was a thing, and we were both at a bar, and her and her friend sat next to me, and I had my keys on the bar, and when she came up, she put her keys on the bar, and her friend was talking, and then she noticed that I had a Saturn key too. She's like, "How do you have Saturn?" And then went blah blah blah. So we ended up in bed. The Saturn dealership used to give you free oil changes for life. So we would go to the Saturn dealership, both of our cars at the same time, and like 2-minute walk down the street was an indoor firing range, and women shoot free on Wednesdays. So we would go there and we would get 100 rounds of ammunition for free for her, and I would, so we would split that. Anyway, yeah. The results say that was a lie. The U.S. intentional homicide rate on 4.7 compared to Denmark 0.85. U.S. has more guns per person, 88 per 100, compared to them. Right. But what I don't see what you're getting at yet. Let me know. The U.S. intentional homicide rate, compared to Denmark around 80.85 per 100,000. The U.S. has more guns per person compared to Denmark. 88 per 100, right. I might be missing. 830. What's up, Rahendra? I've never seen a gun in real life. Wow. I own a firearm. So if you really want to get into it, let's look at Denmark's immigration. Denmark immigration statistics. Okay, so 14, let's see. America's immigration statistic. Okay, so you guys are at total immigrant. We have 53 million by which is definitely wrong. It's 75 million approximately. Is the current estimate. And Denmark has, and also this, hold on. Total population of Denmark. You guys have 6 million people. We have 375 million people. Okay, I'm saying. I say, Andy, my friend, in India, to keep a gun is illegal. Yeah. Why gun culture peace is so good? Gun peace is good because you don't have guns, so other countries with guns can walk into your country and take your stuff. They're not afraid. What are you gonna punch them? And this is the problem. America, when during World War II, they were other countries were talking about invading America, said they wouldn't do it because there would be a redneck with a gun behind every blade of grass. Speaking, I kind of told Pistol Pete that we all saw his chat and we talked about you. I say thank you very much, Alicia. DJ, you might get gun flags. I love gun flags. He's another YouTuber, Lamb. Look at my comments again. I understand that when you pack more people into the country, what would you? Let's look at this. Hold on. Let's look. So the reasons we have the problems we have, if you look at who's killing who, and I'm not talking about color or anything, I'm talking about tribally. You have blood feuds that come here. The immigration, the big problem why Japan is so mad is because the Africans coming in. The Africans are known for blood feuds. So you're not pulling in just one African tribe. You're pulling in 70 different African tribes, and they hated each other forever. When you're smart about immigration, you get Denmark. When you're stupid about immigration, you get America and all these other countries. I believe almost every household have a gun. 89 out of every 100 people have guns in America. Oh my God, my message was filtered by YouTube. We don't have guns here, but we can write a strong letter. That's right, a strongly worded letter. All right. So this is the problem with statistics, is that how was it collected? And also, America hides its crime statistics by not properly, like a lot of, if we reported what the hospitals report, our crime statistics would be much higher. Because the people that get voted into office want to stay in office by lowering crime, so they tell the cops to say that if someone shoots at somebody but doesn't hit them, call it like noise after 11 p.m. rather than a gunshot. I like to look at how some cultures are too different and too difficult. Me too. Listen, there's a big thing. There's a big thing. You can tell the difference between an economic migrant and a political migrant, or if people come here, they want to live back at their home country, but it's poor. So they come to America to get rich. They want to make $100,000 so they, in 10 years, so they can go retire in their country with that money. They don't care to learn the language. They don't care anything about it. They just want their money, and they'll do it they'll get it however they can, by hook or by crook. Right, so it's absolutely wackadoodle. And look. I've been arrested plenty of times for breaking the law. I can't go to Somalia. I can't go to Denmark. I can't go to the UK without getting kicked out. But we open our borders because you have a bunch of wackadoodles that want to stay in office, and people that have 700 terms in office, they get to know everybody and they get to set up networks. And when they say they want, like, look at all this money, look at all the gold in Fort Knox, how can we get some of that? And that's the kind of stuff that ends up happening. We look at the and I want to say this too. Look at the violent crime change from like Washington D.C. before and after Trump sent the military in. It went from like a murder a day to 0 murders in 2 weeks, and now there's been like 2. I've been arrested for doing a couple of crimes. Richard the criminal. What up, Chi? Nigeria and Japanese person would have far more differences. Right, and they try to make it sound like religion and stuff like that. It's not only religion. It's personal. I don't want to say personal. It's differences of value systems. It's different. Like there's a lot of wackadoodle ass countries in this world that do not integrate well. I am not Japanese. I want to visit Japan. When I visit Japan, I want it to be Japan. I want to see black people. I want to see white people. I want to see Arabs. I want to see everybody Japanese in Japan. I don't want to go to Japan and go to little Baltimore. Like, I'll stay in America. Like we need these escapes. We need these refuges from our, 100%, Professor. 100%. I agree also. The America is beautiful. It is beautiful all over the place. And there is absolute, the globalists want to turn America into Earth 2.0. Earth 2.0, where it's just everything. And that sucks, because people end up living like, that's why you have Little Tokyo and ghettos and hoods and whatever in America, because people group together. So you would have to artificially separate them. And then what about religion? So the people that have the same religion get together because they want to go to the same churches and mosques and temples. So it's like, it's not going to work. And then if they say, well, I don't like your religion, I'm like, okay, well, what are you going to do? Exactly. So it's like, we already got it. The United States is still a united set of states. It's not the United Countries, and it's never going to be. Richard being racist. She was here earlier, Rahendra. I think she's at work. She's at work right now. I won't go into details, but London is experiencing issues with caller generation. What up, shoot? My dear Wawa Pokemon. Yeah. And this is the thing. I want to love everybody. So don't become such a freaking pain in the ass that it's hard to love you. I can love people from a distance. And that's the reality of it. Integration policies are pushed in a way that creates more because when there's problems, you can create an NGO that can be funded to take care of that problem. But now you're the head of that NGO making a bunch of money and you don't want to get fired for curing the problem. So then you make policies and you help enforce policies and create policies that make the problem worse so your pay goes up. There's lamb, there's your sheep. We got lambs and sheeps back into the Pokeball. Da boom. There it is. The Pokeball. Yeah. So people that get money for solving problems make the problems sound more complex than they are to make it seem like, dude, you're too stupid to do this. You're, give us money and we'll do it. You're not allowed out, Chi. A lot of Canada is reliant now, mostly dependent on economic migrants for their labor force. Don't ever listen to that. Don't ever believe that you listen. Liberals, current liberals, call themselves progressive to say, look over here, look over here. They're not progressive. They want to regress back to slavery. So they say, we need the migrants to pick our crops. Look, I picked crops when I was 14. I picked crops, and I would do it again if I needed that to do so to feed my family. And I think most men would. So I don't want to hear the bullshit that you don't want to do this. You're better than them. Okay. No, give me a job. And so it's bullshit. I believe most Christians are peace lovers. They are not problem makers. I have almost 10 to 15 Christian friends. They are all so cool. I always tell them I am born Hindu, but Jesus is deep inside of me. Brother, I agree. I spend most of my time, unfortunately, around atheists because most people that are the big thinkers are, automatically move God off the table. For why? If you're a scientist, why not consider that a possibility? Because somebody in 1812 said that cells are globulous wackadoos of protoplasm. So sheep in the chat. Yeah, Canada is whack-a-doodled out. You guys legalize drugs and you freaking anally jamulated your poop holes. I think I think the sheep went to bed. No, Canada is freaking a trash hole right now. But the thing about trash is there's beauty underneath. Lambs are cuter. Immigration is not great in Denmark either at the moment. Atheists like to feel special. Right. Like, if you tell atheists that it's a belief system, like, no, it's not. No, it's not. So they're just anti. It's so weird. It's so. But I was like, absolutely, drugs should be banned. Absolutely, 100%. What about anal? I was an atheist for a long time, but now, brother, professor, join here. If you get bored, join the Discord. And hit me up. Anything you want to know. I'm not a church Christian. I do my own interpretations. There might be the same. I haven't found any differences. I know there's 75,612 forms of Christianity, but I've read a lot. And I tell you what. Spending a lot of time searching for the truth, the closest I could get to what evidence I have around me and what I have learned, that's the closest I could get. What was the God of the Bible. And I showed Throw the other day. So I've got just in the Bible, I've got 9,401 minutes of study time And that's just on the app. That's not including the paper Bible. So I can answer a lot of questions if you're interested. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and the thing is, Professor, the more you learn about science, the natural world around you, at least what happened to me, is the closer I got to like, yeah, this atheism stuff is bullshit. This is just another religion that wants your money and your mind, and that's it. Because why won't they even consider it? Maybe you're wrong about the depth of the frickin' a turd can drop from a mountain in frickin' 6-degree weather. Oh, well, we found out that when this is different. Right, okay, right. Okay, sorry, I get a little weird. Did you say, okay, watch this one.
We're going to come over to you for more context. All right, we're learning that a Mahatma Gandhi statue was vandalized at a Vishnu temple in Richmond Hill in Toronto in Canada. The Indian consulate in Toronto has said that they are in contact with Canadian authorities to investigate the hate crime. Let's go back right now to Abhishek to understand more on this story. Abhishek, 2 questions for you. Toronto obviously has a huge Indian population. If you could tell our audiences more about the kind of vandalism that took place. I believe we are actually showing our audiences visuals. I think the word Khalistan has been inscribed on the base of the statue. But I'm not being able to see the visuals very clearly. Could you tell our audiences
the more I get to say
so defacing of Mahatma Gandhi's statue in Canada
science is set up
something that has happened, and in the last 24 hours, in fact, the videos of that incident surfaced almost 10 to 12 hours ago, and after that there was, of course, an outrage, and Indian consulate in Toronto and Indian High Commission in Ottawa has to react because there is a large Indian community there, and of course the kind of incidents that we have seen is going to hurt the sentiment of Indian people and community there. The Toronto Consulate of India, they said that we are distressed at the desecration of Mahatma Gandhi's statue at Vishnu Temple in Richmond Hill. This criminal, hateful act of vandalism has deeply hurt the sentiments of the Indian community in Canada. We are in contact with Canadian authorities to investigate this hate crime. We have seen there is Khalistan inscribed over the videos that probably they want to claim that this whole desecration has happened, or this whole vandalism, they are responsible, and they want to send a message to the Indian community there, and probably India, India also back home here, that
listen, you there's a very easy concept in relationships, whether it be standard interpersonal relationships between different groups of people, races, religions. It's called respect. If you can't respect it, go where you can. It's a big world. The problem is you got people that don't care at all. They want the money from America and Canada or whatever country, but they don't care. So while they're there taking money, which is do it, do your thing, but don't be an asshole. The people that are like, well, I'm not doing it. I'm so bored all day because I'm on the dole. I'm gonna freaking spray paint your statue because freaking awesome. It's freaking stupid. These news channels are like a disco, right? I've never seen this area in my life. I don't know. I have no idea where it's at. Why hatred? Because most people don't know their own religions. Most people don't. So they definitely don't know other religions. And so some dude said Hindus frickin' do jumping jacks on Saturday, and somebody else is like, holy shit, I gotta spray paint your statue. Let's get swifty. My friend ND, science explains how, what increase curiosity. All right, yeah, I agree also there too. You don't find many respect. No, respect's gone. Yeah, I feel like no matter what, humans are ultimately subjective, and there's something. When something's subjective, there's always room for skepticism. I agree, 100%. And I was skeptic for 45 years. Well, think about it from 15. So for 20 solid years, from 15 to 45, skeptic. When you read a history book and you start to understand why things are the way they are now, things make sense. Read your holy books, people. Understand what they say. You're going to have liars that want political power, clout, money, and they'll lie about what your books say to get that. And because there's a bunch of people that don't want to spend the time reading it, they'll be like, okay, well, that's what my book says. I got it right here. And one of the things he said was it said the word "and" in it. And yep, there's "and," so he must be telling the truth. And people and the devil are deceivers. Be careful. Throw, if you want to go to Discord, I can explain why science go against Christianity. I don't want to start a debate here. Because sometimes there's no clear metric to judge by, so I agree there's kind of a void. But there's because it's unclear, I turned to religion in a way. I took the Bible as a moral compass. And so did our whole country. Our country is created on the value system laid out in the Bible. Our justice system. The reason murder is bad is because we are created in the image of God, and you are killing someone that's in the image of God. This is what our justice system is based on, whether you want to believe it or not. The problem with science is what happens if a scientist says farting in an elevator is great. It's been proven by this science paper right here. And you say, well, okay, that's science. And then a year later, somebody says, well, it seems to get a bunch of people killed. Oh, science bad here. Listen, secular science is different than science. You have to understand that there's categories for things. What up, fat? Sometimes there's no clear. Hey man, I need to fix my sleeping bag. I was wondering if you had any more thoughts on getting circumcised. I could really do with the extra skin. I'll pay you. Sure, Andy, when do you want to talk now? Globalism is virtually every Western country. No, right. People don't respect other people. They don't respect the culture and the religions and the people of Japan, and they're saying, "Screw you! I want your money. I want power over you." And the same thing with every other country. They don't respect it. Get a zip, fat. Farting in an elevator is great. Richard the scientist. All right, Lamb. Have fun. Be safe. Yeah, it's. I'm out of cider. It's absolutely. It's very easy. It comes down to respect. If you can look at a country and see if they respect themselves as a people. The people that want to escape that say, I don't want to be this. Like, you know, when people say, I feel like I was born in the wrong country, the wrong era, the whatever. They don't want to be that. So if you want to be Japanese, then go to Japan and be Japanese through their immigration process. If you want to be American, go to America and say, I don't want this past, this country I just left. I want America. And now America has been muddied. We don't know what American is anymore because America is a melting pot. Right after World War, Germans changed, Japan changed. They understand what violence is now. What's happening to the other part. So there's a very big thing that happens when you poke a bear and you get squashed. Japan has been being told, just like every other country, Americans say America's the greatest country on earth. I'm sure people in Saudi say Saudi Arabia is the greatest country on earth. I mean, that's part of our propaganda. That's what we tell our kids. They marched their armies out and said nothing can beat us. And when you've never seen anything but your own country, you believe. Look at these guns. Look at these missiles. Look at these. And then, and then so when they say, hey, these guys are messing with us, go kill them, Johnny. Why are there like 10 mods who would delete all the comments? Nobody deletes comments, brother. If you posted something, if it got blocked, it's because of YouTube's system. I have 0 words banned in my. There's nothing. I don't even have my moderation turned on. If somebody gets wackadoodle, then they do. But you'll see it. It'll say was deleted by, and then it'll say the moderator's name. How bad would the air be in the elevator if someone farted 20 times? Bad. Dude, did you hear about the guy that got kicked off the airplane for farting? Into a line submission to avoid content. Refeed. I'm offended. Okay. Man kicked off airplane for flatulence. Yes, a man was removed from American Airlines flight in January 2024 for disruptive behavior, including excessive flatulence, in-flight gas incident.
There are people like this. There was a man who was having an issue with gas, his own, on a flight. He was also very rude about it. Like then people were complaining and then he was doing it on purpose and he was being rude. I don't know if there was drinking involved or if he was just a rude person, but it was not like,
really?
He was not apologetic about the situation.
Yeah. If someone deleted it, it would say removed by this person. Fat brother. I don't believe it was any of us. I mean, it wouldn't have been any. I mean, it would have said look, if I say I'm a jerk, right, and then if I remove that, you see it says message retracted, and then if someone else removed it, it would say message deleted by. So yeah, we didn't do it, as far as I know. I have an issue with gas as well. I farted so hard in an elevator, it gave me hemorrhoids. Yeah, dude. Can you?
Then the flight crew had to get involved. They turned around and went back to the gate, and then the flight attendant came back and informs F-man that he will not be staying on this flight. He simply replies, "I don't understand," and she tells him they'll talk about it off the plane. So evidently he just grabbed his bag and left.
Can you imagine? Rich, do you believe expansion of Security Council, Ricci, where there was no representative from Africa, Latin America, or India, and also should be part of anything? Do you believe the expansion, what kind of gas is flatulence? It's methane, sodium, hydroxide, sodium, hold on. Sodium, damn it, I can't remember. Carbon dioxide, methane. Which gases make up flatulence? Hold on. Rich, do you believe expansion of Security Council, where there is no representative from Africa, Latin America, and India, should be part of it? Anything in favor of India? No. They absolutely should not. Listen. If people want your country to be like their country, go to the country that's already that way. There's a lot of countries. The thing is, there's a lot of work in India. They build a lot of things for the world. So you're going to have people that come there for the money, and they don't want to live like you. So they want to change. Not only do they want your money, they also want it to look like the town that they want. They're like, I'm the god of the world. I'm important. I need this and that. No, that's absolutely. Can you turn text to speech on for comments, please? Yeah, it's on now. Okay. No, flag, wrong thing. Flatulent farts. Okay, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, and methane. Sulfur hydrogen sulfide. Yeah. Fart is mostly odorless gases, so only about 1% is hydrogen sulfide. That's the stink gas. Yeah, so it's crazy. Yeah, listen. If people want to change your country, they are just expanding their own. They don't want to be part of your country. They just want to expand their own. Yeah, that's that. They should have zero power in government. Zero. Well, we need our own cops because they don't speak this language. Well, the problem isn't that you don't have cops. The problem is you're speaking the wrong language for this location on Earth. That's the problem. It's my microphone.
What is the red thing next to your camera? Is it a lighter?
It's a microphone.
Look, there is 7 continents, 3 representative from Europe, France, UK, AMD, Russia, and America and China, but it should be expand.
No, hold on. No. I think it should be dissolved.
Understand the concern when large groups of people arrive and try to reshape the country to match their own culture. It can create tension. It can disrupt the existing social structure.
Agreed 100%. Agreed 100%. When people come for greedy reasons, they want the money. Then they don't want to be in your country. They want your country's money. So
that is why I think the United States should attract immigrants who genuinely want to be part of American society, people who come because they're reinterested in the country itself.
Yes, agreed.
Economic migrants.
Exactly. And I mentioned this before.
Those are the kinds of immigrants who integrate well and contribute positively.
Right. So the economic migrants, like in Mexico, minimum wage is $15 a week, not $15 an hour. So you can make 40, 60, 80 times as much money per week. So that means you would work 10 years here, and then you could go back to Mexico and live like a king for the rest of your life. That's what they're doing. They don't want to learn English because they don't need it after they retire. They'll be in Mexico or whatever other country. They don't want to. If they get an American citizenship, then they got to pay American taxes. They don't want to do that. They want to retire where they grew up with their friends and lovers and whatnot. They don't want to be in America. And then now, if you say, well, now you're going to have to be here because you need citizenship, they'll be like, well, then we need to be able to speak this language and we need to be able to. No. You came here to rob us. I don't care if you're working and paying taxes. You're here to take money from America and leave. You're not spending that money in America. And it's all bullshit. The thing is, think about it. If you get a job in America, if your family's in, we'll stick with Mexico where it's $15 an hour for a month, a week. If you make $15 an hour, every hour, that's a week's pay you would normally get. So if you work 52 hours in 1 week, that's 1 year's pay in Mexico. So every week is like a year. So you can work 20 weeks or 20
wage stagnation. Money goes back to their country. Our country culture becomes diluted and people fart in elevators.
People fart in elevators. Bastards. And right, the dilution is the problem. When the shit goes down, you better be ready. When war breaks out, when violence breaks out, you need to know who has your back. And you need to be able to say, hey, Jimmy, there's a guy over there. And him not be like, ex quanda barfaca ledoux? Like, dude, I don't know, like you have to. The American dream is for everyone.
America
right?
is dream for everyone.
That's the American
dream. We need unity,
dream.
Not diversity.
If you can absolutely have it, but people want the American dream and the blank dream. They want multiple dreams. They want to be able to have this. They want to be able to have American money in their own country. People want to be rich, and they'll do whatever they need to do to get it. To do that, and it's not right because they hurt people in the process. When you want to be rich and you don't care who you hurt, that's the problem. Right? The problem is unity. If you don't want to be an American, get out of America. If you don't want to be Japanese, get out of Japan. If you don't want to be Sudanese, or I don't even know other countries' names, that's thing. There's all of these countries on the planet, but they want the economy. They know. I can get. Yeah, did you hear that early bird?
Damn early bird and ha.
Yeah, it's a big problem. It's a big problem. And the thing is, there's such a problem with people I'm talking in America that say like Democrats and Republicans Democrats particularly what they stand for changes. So if you were a Democrat 8 years ago, the things that the Democrats stand for now is different. But people are saying like I'm a Democrat, I'm gonna get it tattooed on my face. Well, what happens if Democrats decide tomorrow that they want to fart in elevators?
I am from El Paso, and many Mexicans came from Juarez and work in El Paso and go back to Mexico.
You know what I'm
Hi
saying?
Jad / my name is Nick Gurr, and I like to fart in elevators after the doors close.
I'm a farter. I'm a elephant farter. Elevator farter. And listen, people don't respect other people. So they're not going to respect your property. They don't care if they like the whole like. And in America, it's
like a big whiff of that.
I like a big whiff of that. No, I forgot what I was saying. I laughed. When people come and they take, because they don't steal from the rich, they steal from the poor. And then the poor in America could be so well off. But even the culture in America, the no snitching culture for a lot of the poor in America, they're shooting themselves in the foot. So people came in that found a good scam. They muzzled up with these communities, and then they said no snitching. So then don't tell that I'm stealing all this. And now then people from those communities say, why don't I have good schools? Well, because all of your money went to frickin' whack.
Did your school go through swapping?
Did my school? Oh, dude, I haven't been in school in frickin'. I didn't even finish high school. My 11th grade year, I was homeschooled, and then I didn't finish my 12th grade year. I got a GED and went to college for a semester. So that was 1994. I don't even know what school swapping is. What is swapping in school?
Can the TTS narration voice be Indian? Swapping genders.
Oh, no.
I meant to say school busing.
No. Yeah, we did. Oh, yes. Okay, so, but for, let me see if I got, no, we got Italian. Oh, we got Indonesia. All right, try that, Fat. So we did.
He means cruising like the gay community does.
No, I guess that's not it. I don't know why that was like, here's Espanol, France, here's Indonesia.
Butt cheeks.
I don't know why that's Indonesia. I don't know why this thing was broken. So we did my school, the high school. My brother's 3 years older. The high school he went, or the junior high school he
Professor's
went to.
vocabulary pretty awesome.
Howdo
Batty.
The junior high school my brother went to had asbestos in it, so it was closed for a few years when I was supposed to go there. So we got bused to another school. But that was because the building that was in our community for me to go to was being... There's your Indian accent.
There's your Indian accent. Yeah, I don't understand, Professor Lol.
This is Dutch. So they would bus people to different schools. I'm guessing that's what you meant, right? Like they would take people from one community and bus them over to another community.
I busted not at school.
I busted not at school.
Lolnik. Je Alicia met tu professor from another planet.
Professors from LA because he's a professor. He's educated as all get out.
Yes, it was common in the 80s when I was growing up in Texas. Hello, Betty.
Huh. Okay, yeah. So I was in Maryland, and oh, right.
So what is the overall point, argument, hypothesis we're running with Professor?
Oh, jeez. All right, I'm going back to, there we go. I like the English one. Professor.
Professor, I want to be your student.
So, hold on one second. Hold on one second. Yeah, I upgraded you.
I appreciate the compliments, but I am only a bookworm, nothing more, nothing less. Yo, Nick. I want to be your student, 2 hearts. Hee, Alicia. You sound like a genuine professor that doesn't brainwash, lol.
Yeah.
Where is Mr. Professor?
He's probably teaching the class. You sound like a gentleman professor doesn't break. Right. That's hard to find these days. I think that's why the community. One more quick.
He went for a quick tug, I reckon. Who wants iTunes gift cards?
I don't use iTunes.
He is ring thesis. I am back. What did I walk in on? Don't flatter me, guys. Thank you, though.
Oh, she wants to be your student, Joe. I'm only a bookworm. Right? Me too. And I think it's a huge problem with people that aren't. Hold on one second.
Professor Adams looks like an egg. Rich please. Chew with your mouth closed. I am only speaking this because we were exploring topics that requires words with more syllables.
Syllables are hard.
What you munchin' on?
Double bubble, baby. Professor looks like an egghead. I love it. I love it. I'm a fan of popcorn too. I muted it for you, Chi. Swapping the student exchanges one class for another using one system to drop one another simultaneously avoid losing a spot. Teacher to student swapping roles. School well-being programs. I used to chew for that. I've got like a 2-pound bag. Rice with lamb curry. I'm unsubscribing. They do that, yeah. They do that, Alicia. With all the spices. Chi back in the Pokeball. Okay. Okay, I got rid of it. I can't chew and wackadoo at the same time. She watches a lot of movies. I haven't seen a movie in a while. Oh, I bit my lip, though. Yeah, miss me if I get back in the wall. I will. All right. My parents are mixed race. My mom loves country. My dad prefers the 100-meter dash. I freaking love the internet so much. I love the internet so much. Where's my freaking weapon? Where's my I don't deny it, girl. What's up, Rumi? I recently watched Long Walk.
Now you see me, now you do not saw yetter.
Oh, you saw now.
I can stay for long, gotta go to school.
That's all right, Rumi. Make sure you get your education. What's the last movie I saw? I can't even think about it. I have no idea what the last movie I saw. The last movie I saw in the theater was with my whole family. My sister came down. To visit. So ever since 1980, we as a family, my sister was born in
recently rewatched Animatrix.
We saw all the Star Warses. So the last time, the one with Rey in it when it was a girl, that was the last movie I think I saw.
Nick drinks purple. Did Rich change his glasses?
No, same glasses.
Oh, cool.
Cleaned them. Animatrix. I watched the Animaniacs. Totally insane. Who weren't black? Yes, they were always black. Yeah,
they were not black.
Yes, absolutely, Jay. Absolutely. This is purple. These are the same glasses I've had. Yeah.
HUH.
Huh? Yeah, they were always black. I mean, I've had like these glasses, the one I've been wearing for like 3 months or more. Yeah, I got a 3-pack of these same glasses. And these are the number the second one.
The ticket cost $1.20 in a multiplex.
What?
Am I having a placebo effect or butterfly effect or whatever?
Something, yeah, not placebo, butterfly effect or something, yeah. No, what do they call it? Where the cornucopia is not in well, I can't think of anything.
How many rupees is that? Rich is a stranger to barbers.
I am a stranger to barbers. I definitely am. What's it called? The Percocet effect? No, hold on. What am I thinking?
Don't Don't he let him cut his hair?
Strange social effects. Wow, unusual boost of creativity. Berenstain effect. Mandela effect, Chi. Mandela. It's called the Mandela effect. Like when you think something was different before, it's called the Mandela effect. So there was these children's books when I was a kid.
I watched your oldest video.
Berenstain
Your
Bears,
hair was way shorter than it is now.
Now they're called
like
the Berenstain Bears. Berenstain. So Berenstain and Berenstein. S-T-E-I-N, S-T-A-I-n. When I was a kid, it was the Berenstain Bears. And now it says Berenstain. And they said that it's always been Berenstain. But now with AI, you can't tell. You don't know what's true. Because somebody can say, look, here's an old picture with the Berenstein. I watched your oldest video. Yeah. Oh, way shorter. Yeah. Like the Bears. The Bears.
HTTPS U2B1NQ3DOCVKRMC9S9D Finjhcmalk. I believe it is called the Bernstein Bears.
Licky.
For bass. Is that fling dinghy? Yeah, it's for like ice fishing. Oh, that's not that. I'm going to just with that.
Teddy bear.
With the bear squat. And here it this. Like makes about 5 members, super you know booger snot. On Christmas time, right? Yeah. This moment I can't teach what it makes bear. Yeah. That makes mine. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying?
My popcorn is burning.
I believe it's called the Berens.
Later, y'all.
Listen,
BRB.
It was the Berenstein Bears when I was a kid, fat.
Ed Bassmaster is great. You should follow Steve Balboni too.
Steve Balboni's good too. All right, see you later, Jada. All right. Yeah, Steve Balboni is good also, absolutely. But man, I tell you what, the older I've got, I can't handle the for some reason, I start putting myself in their position, and I get like I cringe too much.
ILL, check him out. I want popcorn too.
That's cool. That's cool, you know, Steve. Yeah. What's up, man? Good to see you. That's cool, you know, Steve.
Yeah. How about you know him?
Dave knows him too.
Oh, Steve O,
yeah.
No, Steve Balboni?
He's been following him for a while.
Wait, Steve O or Steve Balboni?
Balboni.
Steve O username though?
No.
Steve Balboni. No. He's not TikTok.
He's been following you. Like he had a cool video when you were at Blue Brothers.
Me too, I want to watch a movie, awesome. But I never can because Richard S. lives are too fun.
I tried my best. I tell you what I need to do, though. I'm glad I got to get on early today. I can't remember the guy.
I can remember the guy who does the Steve Balboni act. It is an act by a guy on YouTube, but I can remember his name.
We'll figure it out. So I'm gonna call it a morning here. I gotta go eat and stuff and take care of my chicken. So I'll let you guys go, and I'll see you guys back in a couple hours after I get my work done. But I appreciate y'all coming in. I love you guys and girls, and I'll see you guys back in couple hours. Join the Discord if you want to know when we get and the notify and ejaculate or like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.
Do a